There are many mentally and emotionally unwell individuals in society today. With access to so much information, so much visual evidence affirming this, it can be overwhelming and it can negatively affect your personal mental and emotional well being, especially if you're someone who would identify themselves as a highly sensitive person or an empath. This then ignites conversations around narcissism and ways to spot what one is. And then there are conversations around what an empath is and ways to know if you yourself are an empath. And then you deal with all the known mental illnesses in society like ADHD, ADD, PTSD, bipolar, dyslexia, dyspraxia, panic, anxiety, and depression, and every debilitating thing in our society that will send you down a rabbit hole of things to look for, that will send you down a deeper rabbit hole of things to look for, and then you don't have any relief, just a dopamine fix from the overwhelmingness of it. Hey, I'm Joseph. I am a certified spiritual life coach, a published author, and a music artist. I deal with these fixations from my clients quite often. I do make it very clear that seeking the assistance of a certified medical advisor to see if there are any cellular imbalances, vitamin and blood related deficiencies first. And if all is clear and the symptoms persist, then I offer my therapies and my perspectives. And the same applies here for those that are watching this YouTube channel. What's most concerning about mentally and emotionally unwell individuals is the ones that are highly functional, civilized citizens of society. It's quite alarming because most of these individuals are in positions of power and have decision-making authority. Let's unpack this. When individuals in positions of power are exhibiting mentally and emotionally unwell behavior, it looks like manipulation, control, gaslighting, and tyranny. We like to identify this behavior as narcissistic, and many associate narcissism with imbalanced masculine energy. And the opposite side of the spectrum would be identified as an empath or imbalanced feminine energy, which means we all have narcissistic traits and empathic or empathetic traits, which also means that masculine and feminine energy reside in all of us. It has little or nothing to do with your gender or your gender role. These energies are extensions of the seven energy centers in the physical body, also known in Middle Eastern practices as the seven chakras. The most powerful energy center or chakra in the body is the heart. We are all connected to the heart space. The three energy centers below the heart house the masculine energy. It represents safety, creativity, sexual expression, confidence. The three energy centers above the heart represent the feminine energy. It represents emotional stability, self expression, a connection to divine wisdom, and expanded states of consciousness. Many would often reverse the two when there is an ideal balance in the body, but that's neither here nor there. Because when these energies are balanced in the body, there is no separation between masculinity and femininity, narcissism or an empath. These terms become unneeded, mainly because the focus is less on how divided everything is and more on the oneness in everything. This eventually means that mental illnesses are not illnesses. They are social constructs that are byproducts of this separation. What a mental illness is simply you wanting to express yourself in a physical body with limits. Some experience it in mild ways, and it's easier for them to conform to the norms of society. But then there are those who experience it in extreme ways, and it becomes a challenge to accept the norms and conform to the norms of society. And since everything that we use in society is a tool to get relief and connect more with the source within, many would use prescription drugs, alternative methods, or whatever it is that you deem is appropriate enough for you to get that relief. because that's what you really want. However, if you care about your wellness and your well being for the good of all and the harm of none, I sincerely invite you to choose tools or coping mechanisms that ground you, that center you, and give you an empowered sense of purpose. This not only allows you to connect to the you that wants to express its fullness, but it allows the process of doing that to be more sustained. One of the practices that I offer through my coaching program is a 10-minute silent stillness meditation, where you give yourself at least 10 minutes at the start or at the finish of your day to sit in pure silence and focus on your breathing and deepening it. We often overlook the power of breathing, but what we don't see is that it's a reflection of the oneness in everything. When you're breathing shallowly and from your chest, you're causing separation, and it has you thinking that there is a higher self and a lower self. There is no high or low self, simply an expanded self. Anything that expands embodies the highs, the lows, the width, and the breadth of a thing, like breathing in and out, slowly and deeply, so that you allow yourself to be more relaxed in it. This slows down those racing thoughts, slows down that emotional roller coaster, and naturally regulates your entire nervous system. The more you practice this, the better you get at it. But also, the better you respond to things that trigger you and the things that create an imbalance within you. You see, balance is subjective. Whatever you do to get to that state of inner balance is personal to you. It's when you feel that relief, that ease, that comfort, that relaxation. And then you know that you are balanced. Anything that's balanced on the inside creates harmony on the outside. Anything that's imbalanced on the inside creates disharmony on the outside. So be deliberate and intentional with your balance. As they say, Rome was not built in a day, but in the words of the late great educator Marva Collins, she asks, how do you eat a meal? One bite at a time. Well, friend, I hope this video resonates well with you and cleared some things up. Yes, trials arise, but they are here for you to experience the triumphs they offer. So stay the course. You're doing okay. I'm here with you. To know more about my Inner Healing Life Coaching program, I will leave the link in the description below. But make sure you hit that bell notification to get notified for my upcoming videos. Like, subscribe, and comment below how you feel or what your thoughts are about the video, about the video's message, or anything that you want to see from me in the near future. Until then, I will see you in the next video.